Welcome. This is David Parra with AARP Arizona. And welcome to another series on voter education, Arizona Votes 2022. We have our good friend, Gina Roberts. Gina Roberts is with Clean Elections. She's the Director of Voter Education. Gina, thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with your guests and your listeners. So thank you.
All right, let's get started. It says independent voters in the primary, and I see some information about the process. What is the process look like?
So the process is so important, David. It's really important that we get this voter education out there because we know we have a lot of independent voters in the state of Arizona. Right now, we have about a little over 1.4 million independent voters in the state who are eligible to vote in that primary election. But they must be active. They must be proactive in that they have to tell their county what their choice is for that party ballot. So if you're an independent voter and you want to vote in the upcoming primary, you must proactively reach out to your county and tell them, this is the party ballot that I want mailed to me if I want to vote. If I want to vote in person, all you have to do is just show up at your vote, the poll worker, and they'll give it to you right then and there. But as we know, most voters vote early by mail in Arizona. So very important for those voters to actively contact their county and tell them which party ballot that they want mailed to them.
Now, I know that, and that we know that in Arizona, some 1/3 of the voters are registered independent, and they are a very, very important block of voters. The question here is, do we know out of that 1/3 registered independent, how many vote in primaries? That would be an interesting question if we have the numbers.
David, that is a very interesting question. And I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but what I can tell you is it is historically low. We often see in primary elections where independent voters just are not turning out to vote. And to talk to voters when we try to do research on how we can better serve them, we find that often it's a lack of awareness. They didn't realize, oh, I didn't know I could vote in the primary. So that's why this conversation today, so we can help educate all voters across the state, letting them know they are eligible to vote in the primary and what that process may be for them.
And as with the AARP, that is a very important priority for us to encourage. And then we provide the education to independent voters of how they can vote in primaries, and we really encourage them to do so. Again, great information, Gina. Thank you so much.